Hi and welcome to another episode of Toby's Barbecue Corner. Today we're making homemade potato soup in the Dutch oven with hot dog sausages. Now what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is what we need for today. Now obviously we need potatoes and they need to be soft cooking. You need bacon cubes, you need toast bread, you need some carrots, onions, a celery bulb, half a bunch of parsley, some veggie broth, cream, you need some butter, you need salt, marjoram, pepper, nutmeg, and obviously your hot dog sausages. Let's take care of the cutting first. So what you want to do is obviously you want to peel your potatoes. Now you want to cut them in little cubes, and the finer the cubes that you cut, the quicker it will boil and the quicker you can then puree them. Obviously the larger the chunks that you have, the longer it will take. So that's entirely up to you. Now, I don't know, I would go with like little chunks like this. So like half a centimeter by half a centimeter. I think that'll work. If it isn't, don't worry about it. You know, eventually you're gonna puree everything anyways with one of those magic puree sticks. So don't worry. Just do it any way you like. Now that we're done with the potatoes, let's quickly take care of our carrots. So same thing, you know, you want to cut them into little chunks. And again, they will cook faster the smaller they are. But don't worry about it if they're not perfectly uniform. So just like that, and then, you know, like the bigger ones, I'd half or even quarter. And that's about it. Next up, celery bulb, same thing, cut it in little cubes, and that's about it. Next up, the onions, again, dice them however you want. Next up, the bread. Now I know that in professional kitchens you cut off the side of the toast bread. I've never understood why. I find it's a waste of food. So if anybody knows as to why you should do this, please leave me a comment and I'll be happy to read that and respond to it, but I never understood anyways. So what you want to do is you want to cut about 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter big cubes out of this, and that will turn nicely into those croutons that we all love. Now with the sausages, I know some of the chefs throw them in whole. I personally like to cut them up into those little cubes. I think they cook faster and obviously it's easier to eat once they're already in the soup. And then lastly, let's take care of the parsley. So all you want to do is you want to chop it up however fine you like and then put it to the side until we're ready to cook. The Dutch oven is coming up to temperature, so we're going to add in the bacon first. We're going to fry up that bacon a little bit, let some of that bacon fat render out, and then we're going to throw in the bread. We're going to throw in the bread. Let that mix with the bacon and get some of that bacon fat into the bread as well. Just make sure you stir it occasionally because obviously you don't want the bread to burn. After about 5 minutes the bacon has rendered down sufficiently and the bread has soaked up all the bacon fat, so we're going to remove it and set it to the side. Dutch oven is back up to temperature, and obviously because the bread has soaked up all the bacon juice, so to speak, we're going to add some butter. And then we're going to put in the onions. And give them a little bit of color as well. About 5 minutes later, the onions have the consistency that I'm looking for, and now we're going to add the potatoes. All the other vegetables, as well as the salt, the nutmeg, and all the other seasonings. Give that a good stir and a little bit of color. Another 3 minutes later, we're going to add the broth, and then we're going to let that simmer for about half an hour. The half an hour is up, and I've already removed the lid, and we're now going to add the parsley as well as the cream. And then we're going to give that a good stir, and then we're going to puree the soup. And then we're going to puree. So, all done. Now we're going to add in the sausages, give that a good stir, let them sit in there for about 5 more minutes. And obviously, because the Dutch oven will stay hot for quite a while, they're going to be nice and warm. And I'm going to show you what we do next. Another 5 minutes are up, so let's have a look. Now that looks amazing and smells amazing, guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just add some of our croutons and bacon into it, and then we're going to dig in. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video about the homemade potato soup made in the Dutch oven with hot dog sausages. Now, if you think that your sauce is a bit too thick, you can obviously always add more veggie broth to it. So for example, my wife today thought that it was a bit thick, so we added a little bit of extra broth for her. Now personally for me, it was absolutely fine because I wanted to use it as a main course, so I wanted it to be very hearty. But obviously if you want to use it as a starter, you might have to water it down a little bit, so to speak. Now, if you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up. Please head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come, and I hope to see you soon again at Toby's BBQ Corner.